Three-time WWE Champion wants to return after 4 years for match against Roman Reigns. A WWE legend made it clear that he intended to have a dream match against Roman Reigns before calling it quits on his decades-long in-ring career. Jeff Hardy, who currently works for TNA, recently expressed his desire to face Reigns. The tribal chief and the charismatic Enigma shared the same locker room from 2017 to 2021, but their paths never crossed in a singles match. Though Hardy's last stint with WWE ended in 2021, the Stanford-based promotion's recent partnership with TNA has opened the doors for him and Matt Hardy to return. Moreover, both Matt and Jeff have been vocal about their interest in returning to the company for a Hall of Fame induction. Amid this, in a recent chat with San Antonio Express News, Jeff Hardy stated that a singles clash against Roman Reigns was at the top of his list of dream matches. He added that he wanted the contest to become a reality before he eventually hung up his wrestling boots. "One of my dream matches was always Roman Reigns," I used to say. "I still have that in my head before it's all over in my career," said Jeff Hardy. 1542 to 1552, Sam Roberts thinks Roman Reigns could face Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania 42. On a recent edition of his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts discussed the possibility of Reigns and Jacob Fatu headlining WrestleMania 42. The Raw Talk host explained that WWE could first have Fatu betray and defeat Solo Sikoa, eventually leading to a marquee clash against Roman Reigns. "I feel like if done the right way, that Roman versus Jacob Fatu could even be something that main events WrestleMania 42. I mean, if you lay that at the right way and you have Jacob doing whatever he's going to do after he takes Solo off TV and just the rise of Jacob, then Jacob versus Solo, and then we slowly get to Jacob versus Roman. I absolutely think," he said. The tribal chief is all set to enter his first Royal Rumble match in years next month in his efforts to get back at the top of the mountain in WWE. CM Punk appears to have confirmed when he will call in Paul Heyman's favor. WWE superstar CM Punk has seemingly settled all his feuds. Now, he is looking forward to adding more weight to his title of the best in the world by winning the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. Interestingly, while speaking to fans on this week's edition of Raw, Punk seemingly revealed when he will be using the favor Paul Heyman owes him. CM Punk will use the leverage he has at the Royal Rumble. The Second City Saints stepped up to help Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline in the men's War Games match against Solo Sikoa's Bloodline at the Survivor Series. War Games PLE last November, however, the straight-edge superstar only chose to help the OTC to fulfill a personal request made by Paul Heyman. However, the Wiseman didn't get his former client's help for free, and the 59-year-old now owes CM Punk an undisclosed favor. This week on Raw, the Second City Saint explicitly mentioned during an interview with Jackie Redmond that he would call in a favor or two if needed during the men's Royal Rumble match. Thus, the upcoming PLE is when Punk will likely unleash the ace up his sleeve to secure a major advantage to win the Rumble. CM Punk can force Roman Reigns to sabotage the latter's Royal Rumble appearance. The upcoming men's Royal Rumble match will feature Roman Reigns for the first time since 2020. The head of the table has previously won the gimmick match in 2015 and is aiming to win it again this year. However, CM Punk could be holding the power to thwart the OTC from winning this year, since Paul Heyman was unwilling to reveal what the best in the world had demanded when Reigns asked him before the Survivor Series. War Games, it can be assumed that the stakes are high. The Second City Saint could ask the Wiseman to make his tribal chief forfeit from the men's Royal Rumble match altogether. Punk could also ask Heyman to make Reigns eliminate himself in case the straight-edge superstar and the OTC are the last two participants. This would be a big blow to the Samoan wrestler's aspirations to win back the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns could face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship in the future. Roman Reigns is currently after the undisputed WWE Universal title. The 39-year-old will likely challenge Cody Rhodes if he wins the men's Royal Rumble. However, if the favor Paul Heyman owes CM Punk makes him lose the 30-man match, the OTC may switch his target and go after CM Punk instead. That WWE has already teased a big feud waiting to erupt between both superstars. The company may book the Second City Saint to win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41 if he wins the men's Royal Rumble. The OTC could then become the #1 contender later and face Punk, possibly at the 2025 SummerSlam. There is a chance that Roman Reigns may face The Rock at WrestleMania 41 instead of battling in a title match. Thus, this could perfectly blend with Punk and Reigns facing each other for the World Heavyweight Championship at a later date. Major WWE star sends 3-word warning to Roman Reigns ahead of Raw. A major WWE superstar delivered a 3-word warning to Roman Reigns ahead of tonight's edition of Raw. Reigns defeated Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match on Raw's debut episode on Netflix earlier this month. Karrion Kross is the leader of the Final Testament, and the faction has spent the past few months in a rivalry with the Wyatt Six on the Red brand. However, Kross announced last week that Uncle Howdy's faction had transferred to SmackDown. Ahead of this week's edition of Raw, Kross took to his Instagram story to send a 3-word cryptic warning to Roman Reigns and the OG bloodline. You can check out the leader of the Final Testament's warning on Instagram by clicking here. Reigns became the official tribal chief once again with his victory over Solo Sikoa earlier this month. Sikoa returned this past Friday night on SmackDown, but refused to address the crowd after they booed him relentlessly. Bill Apter predicts Roman Reigns and a popular WWE star will be the final 2 in the Men's Royal Rumble. Wrestling veteran Bill Apter recently predicted that Roman Reigns and John Cena would be the final 2 WWE superstars in the Men's Royal Rumble match next month. Cena will be retiring at the end of 2025 and announced earlier this month that he would be competing in his final Royal Rumble match on February 1st. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling Smack Talk, Apter suggested that Reigns and Cena would be the last 2 in the match next month and added that he was excited to see how it would play out. This whole scenario makes the Royal Rumble even more exciting storyline-wise. You've got Roman Reigns declares, "I'm going to get my title back." And you got John Cena saying, "I'm getting number 17 from that spot." This has put a new line of excitement and tension in which one of them are going to win. Because the last 2 guys left, if it's going by storyline here, will probably be Roman Reigns and John Cena. "I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that," said Apter. From 7/20 onwards, Reigns has made it known that he is coming after the undisputed WWE Championship once again. It will be fascinating to see which star wins the Men's Royal Rumble match next month to earn a title shot at WWE WrestleMania 41. Roman Reigns has main event several WrestleManias over the past few years. WWE analyst and host Sam Roberts recently claimed the OTC could do the same next year against a SmackDown superstar. Jacob Fatu is one of the